I didn't know what to think, I didn't know what to do, but before I even had a chance to mess things up, Sarah asked me, "Do you like getting head?" Young, dumb love. Have you ever thought you were in love? No, better yet. Because you thought you were in love, you ignore all the signs about a person who's clearly not right for you. But because you love them, you pretend you're happy and everything's okay. Yes? No? Well, this is a story about that. Me being an idiot because I thought I was in love. So this story starts off my junior year in high school. I was on the basketball team and we were playing an away game against the rival school. Now I don't remember if we won or lost that game, but what I do remember is at some point during the game, I looked over to the bleacher section and I laid my eyes on what I thought at the time was the most beautiful girl I have ever seen. I don't want this to sound like some fairy tale story, but I was young and dumb, and when I tell you it was love at first sight, there is literally no exaggeration. So fast forward after the game, I'm on the bus with the team heading back to our school, and all I could think about was this girl. I didn't know her name. I didn't even know if she went to that school. I only knew what she looked like, but as I was dazing off into my love fairy tale, my teammate Chase interrupted me. "Yo, Wyatt, did you see that girl on the bleachers, bruh?" Yo, you better not be talking about my girl, cause I already got dibs on her. Relax, man, I'm just playing, but I saw you staring at her the whole damn game like a weirdo, man. You couldn't have made it any more obvious. So it turns out, just by luck, Chase actually personally knew this girl and told me her name was Sarah. Now that's not her real name, but for the sake of the story, let's just call her that. So he gave me her Instagram, and by my surprise, she was already following me. So now I'm feeling hyped, cause I'm like, yo, she must already be fucking with me. I'm in there. So I slide in her DMs, and she told me that she saw me eyeing her at the game, but she thought it was really cute. So you know your boy spit that fire, and I had gotten a number. So skip a few days forward, we've been texting non-stop at this point, and I was spending my night at my dad's house, but it was late at night, and I was getting ready to go to bed. But then I got a message from Sarah asking if I was busy. Now I was literally getting ready to tell her goodnight, but something told me I should hold off a little bit and keep this conversation going. So I just texted her back and said, "Nah, what's up?" She pretty much told me that she was sleeping over her friend's house, but her friend wanted to go act like a Thot and go hook up with some random guy she found on Instagram. So she was wondering if she could get dropped off at my house and just hang out with me till her friend was done. Now I didn't think about it at the time, but have you ever heard the term, "you are what you eat"? Or even better, you are who you hang around? I had never met Sarah in person, other than the basketball game, I guess, but we'd only been talking for a few days, and she was comfortable enough to come stay at my house after midnight, while her friend went and got her cheeks clapped by some random dude? That had to have been a sign that this Sarah girl was also on demon time. But me being completely oblivious at the time, I just said, hey, maybe this was normal and she just needed somewhere to stay. So Sarah gets dropped off at my house. At this point, it's like 2 a.m. and I suggested we watch a movie. Now y'all gotta understand, I was super nervous. This was the girl that made me simp over her just by laying eyes on her. And only a couple days later, she was in my living room cuddled up with me, watching a movie? What? I didn't know what to think, I didn't know what to do, but before I even had a chance to mess things up, Sarah asked me, "Do you like getting head?" Do I like getting head? Do I like getting head? We're sitting here, it's not even 10 minutes into the movie. I haven't even said more than the sentence, "Do you want to watch a movie?" And the first thing she asked me is if I like getting head? This girl was a different type of monster. But I was too blinded by the idea of her being the next wifey to read the signs that said, yo, maybe this girl isn't wifey material. But it didn't matter because none of that at the time even crossed my mind. I just responded with, of course. And she proceeds to ask me, would you like some head? Why, yes. I thought you never asked, my beautiful lady. Bruh, I never kissed this girl, we hadn't gone on a date, we didn't even get a chance to have a deep conversation, you know, Things that normal people that are getting ready to get in a relationship do. But yet, here she was, giving me that gok, double hand twister, teary eyes, cinnamon swirl, toes curling, legs shaking, call me Poppy Sloppy Toppy 3000. I was in love, and I didn't even know her last name. So after some months, me and Sarah have been hanging out on the regular, and we even got a couple of dates in there. Not that she ever cared to go on any dates, but hey guys, I was a really good guy. And eventually, this girl became my girlfriend. Now I'm sure everybody's thinking the same thing. Yo, you're tripping, bro. But y'all gotta understand, I was the type of guy, I tried to see the good in everybody. Always giving people the benefit of the doubt. Like I literally remember a specific night where me and Sarah were talking about body counts. And she asked me what my body count was. So I told her before her I had only been with 2 other girls, so with her, that made 3. Now as a senior in high school, I feel like 3 bodies isn't even that bad. It doesn't say, hey, I'm a thot, I'll have sex with anything that moves. And it also doesn't say, damn, you haven't had sex yet? Which isn't bad, by the way. You should only do that when you're ready. But the point is, I think that's a pretty reasonable number, for a guy my age at the time at least. But when I asked what her body count was, she just looked at me and said, if I told you, you probably wouldn't want to talk to me anymore. Dude, what kind of answer is that? Even me at the time was thinking, oh shit, that's definitely not what I wanted to hear, bruh. What? But like I said, always giving people the benefit of the doubt. I looked at her and I said, it's okay. Don't worry about your past. All that matters is you're working on your future, and we could do it together. And don't let me forget to mention that after I said that, I tried to guess what her body count was. And after I got to number 5 and she still said I wasn't right, I just stopped trying. And then I tried to forget I even asked. All the red flags were right in front of me, and I just couldn't pull myself together to see the truth. Until one day, sometime in the future, I was playing pickup basketball at the gym with Feek. And after a game, I was complaining to Feek about Sarah. At this point, me and her had been dating for about a year and some change. And trust me when I tell you, my trust issues were at an all-time high. You see, after being with Sarah for so long, her shady tendencies started to become more and more obvious to me. And a lot of the times, I just felt like she was lying to me about things and the places she was going. But I never had any proof. And again, I was a really nice guy, so benefit of the doubt. I would tell myself I was tripping and I should just trust her because Sarah was my girlfriend. She would never do anything to hurt me. Yeah, right. So I'm complaining to Feek, and this guy at the gym just can't seem to mind his business. And it was like super obvious that this guy was eavesdropping. So eventually I just confronted him. Yo, bro, you got an issue? Nah, man. I just couldn't help but overhear you were talking about a girl named Sarah? Now, obviously, this wasn't comfort to my ears. How does this random guy at the gym know Sarah? But I had my doubts. So I introduced myself, and he told me his name was Cassio. I pulled out my phone and I showed him a picture of my girlfriend, Sarah. The face that Cassio made when he saw the phone was nothing but utter shock and disappointment. He didn't even have to say one word, and I already knew something was wrong. I had only known this man for 30 minutes, and I could still read every expression on his face loud and clear. And then Cassio said, bro, this is your girl? And before I could even answer, he said, nah, fam, this ain't your girl. She can't be, because I saw this girl last night. And last night, she was most definitely not your girl. I was heartbroken instantly, but before I could let all my emotions kick in, I looked Cassio dead in the eye. And I said, tell me everything you know.
Oh my God, he on X Games mode.
Yeah, she keep her body on X Games.